One of the biggest regrets that I have in life is that I wasn't there when my grandpa died. Now, I ain't confiding anything. It's not like I was hiding. I was just off visiting university. And I ended up going and learning and growing. And I like to think he would have been proud of me, you know, as I tied my graduation tie, just like he taught me the first time. Right over left, and left under right, and right over left again. And this ain't right, because we left here in tears, bleary-eyed and weary. I knew him all my 17 years, and he lived with us for the last 2, so it's clear. The closer you get to someone, the harder it hits your heart when they're gone. I think I thought that God was there somewhere ever since I was a child, because that's what everyone around me told me, but I never really lived like it or acknowledged him until then, because I had questions. Like, what are you doing up there? And I wish that you'd at least do something, because this just feels so far from fair. Where even are you? And what do you look like? Are you that old man with hair that's white, sitting in the sky, gazing down from those great heights with sight that just doesn't seem to see the stains that blight this wonderful world, or the plight of the people that live here? Do you just not see it? All this calamity, the narcissistic vanity of our broken humanity, all the endless tragedy of this societal inequality fueled by political hypocrisy that in far too many of our ex-colonies has bred military barbarity that makes ruins of whole countries and will even divide families because it's based on racist ideologies that suit self and forget everyone else. This is the 21st century. So why are we still knee-deep in modern-day slavery and neck-deep in #MeToo misogyny and all those women and every single other minority community that has had to fight for its liberty against this divided society that's supposedly built on your rules? Why should we bow to you? When you've had terrible things done in your name and for your fame, whilst you seemingly just sit by and watch the clocks tick, do you just not care about justice? And what about all them atheists and humanists and scientists who say you don't exist? Why should I persist with those who insist that you're real, like I've been told ever since I was a child? I was a child. And I had a grandpa. And yeah, I got questions, but none of them really matter, not now. I don't need information or in-depth explanations. I just need to know that you care, that you're there, that you're here, that my tears don't go unnoticed, that you know what this is like, and that one day you're gonna fix it. But I do know that he cares. I know he does. Because you don't come down here, give up your deity, hold your hands out and bleed for people like me. I don't deserve that. But he did it anyway, freely, to save me when I couldn't save myself, and to give me the opportunity to be part of his family. So I will not look up now and say he doesn't love me. The demonstration is in his death for me at the cross of Calvary, where nails pierced his hands and feet instead of me. He cares. And I know that he's there, that he's here. He is always everywhere, but especially near and dear to the downcast. He holds them fast with everlasting arms. He is an anchor, protector, shield and shepherd who molds me in my weeping and makes my sadness serve me. So I know all hell might endeavor to shake me, but my God won't ever leave me. He's here. And I know that he knows. He is God after all. There's not a single sparrow in the sky that silently slips to the ground without him knowing. So neither does one of my tears. He neither slumbers nor sleeps, so not 1 second of my suffering escapes my sovereign God's attention. And he doesn't just know from a distance, but he made me, so he knows me intimately. And despite his deity, he came down and walked through dark nights just like these in the body of a man. So he doesn't just sympathize, he empathizes. He knows. And I know that one day he's gonna fix this. How? Because he said so, and that's enough for me. I will walk hand in hand with my God on the shores of eternity. And there will be tall trees and blue seas and blue skies, and he will wipe every tear from every eye. He will bring me near and lift me high. There will be no more fear of falling, pain or poverty, sickness or suffering, death or disease. We'll be free from all of it forever and for eternity. See, the grave is our greatest enemy. But on that day, it will be made nothing more than a misty memory because of one man who has defeated it and can make us free. And he is Jesus, the Nazarene. What a friend indeed.